Abhihina aparadalakshay Hiptasya kamadi taranga madhai Pamai tvam saranam prapanna Vrinde namaste charanarinam Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Sri Katha बोलते हैं
I've been able to speak Hindi.
तो शब्द के द्वारा मैं अक्षय-ट्रितिया के बारे में कुछ
Auspicious activities that will be beneficial, even inauspicious activities
विशेष करके
will be beneficial because it is said in scriptures.
इस अक्षय-ट्रितिया की
This Akshaya-tritiya,
जिसमें कोई क्षय नहीं होता है
there is no destruction, there is no end.
वस्तु प्राप्त करने पर कोई
That
क्षय नहीं होता
what we achieve will not be destroyed. That is known as Akshay.
जितने भी वस्तु जो है
In this material world, all this,
क्षयशील का है
it's perishable.
perishable का है किंतु अक्षय-ट्रितिया की विशेष महत्व इसमें वर्णन करते हैं
It is said
ऐसे शुभ अवसर पर
on this auspicious occasion, if we do activities on this auspicious activities on this day, we will achieve the results, especially according to astrology.
साल में 4 दिन जो है
The 4 days
ये अतीव
which are most auspicious,
उसमें अक्षय-ट्रितिया
Akshaya-tritiya is one,
नाम आ रहे विजया-दशमी
Vijaya-dashami,
और रामचंद्र की
Lord Ramchandra's appearance day, Ram-navami
Vasanta-pancami
and Vasanta-pancami.
ये जो है अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण दिन
These are all very auspicious days.
विजया-दशमी भी नाम है
Vijaya-dashami has been mentioned.
तो ये 4 दिन जो है कोई भी व्यक्ति कोई भी शुभ कार्य आदि करे
Any auspicious activities done in any of these 4 days,
मुहूर्त तो देखना नहीं पड़ता है
you do not have to look at any astrological calculations.
जिस प्रकार कोई शुभ कार्य आदि करे
Whereas
उसको ज्योतिष शास्त्र के
if we want to do any other activities, we have to take advice from an astrologer and look at the auspicious time and date and various other considerations. But on the day of Akshaya-tritiya, if we do any auspicious activity, we do not have to look at any astrological calculations or considerations. Because on this day of Akshaya-tritiya, we should perform auspicious activities, not inauspicious. And we should stay away from bad activities and continue to perform auspicious activities. We chant this kirtan, Devi di rahe, Tan Hani Sab Sahi. In our mouth we have Lord Ram's name. In the hands we perform service to Lord Ram and performing auspicious activities. We should continue to perform auspicious activities and not perform inauspicious activities, because this importance of this day has been told by our acharyas and the Puranas. I'm not speaking on any kind of production, public production, or today Ganga Devi. She appeared on this in this world. Bhagirath Rishi
तपस्या आदि करके
after performing austerities to Brahma and pleasing him,
उनके कमंडल से
from his kamandalu, his
भगवान के
water pot,
चरणधौत जल
that water from washing the Lord's feet, Vamandev's feet, that water,
भगीरथ
Bhagirath, he brought this Ganga water to this world.
मैंने प्रकट किया। आज के दिन में ही
Today,
यानी अक्षय तृतीया के दिन ही
on this day of Akshaya-tritiya, and today Jagannath's Rath is being started to be made.
प्रारंभ जगन्नाथ जी के रथ
Jagannath's Rath
के दिन से ही
is started to be made from this date.
कार्य प्रारंभ सत्ययुग की सूचना
In Satya-yuga,
अक्षय तृतीया के दिन ही प्रारंभ हुई।
and this day started from that time.
इसलिए सत्ययुग की विशेष महिमा भी शास्त्र में लिखा गया।
This is the glories of Satya-yuga.
आगे जाकर के मैं भी इसको
We will explain this later.
सत्य त्रेता
Satya, Treta, Dwarpa, Kali Yuga,
कैसे कैसे
how
प्रकट हुए।
how they appeared.
मेरे गुरुपाद पद्म नित्य लीला
My Gurupad Padma Nitya Lila Prashnamishtapada Astatara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj.
इस संदर्भ में
In this subject matter,
प्रवचन दिया था।
he gave a very beautiful class.
विभिन्न
In different ages, Satya, Treta, and Dwarpa, and Kali Yuga,
किस समय और किस महीने में
when and where and how they appeared, in which month, and which incarnations appeared. Our Gurudev Nitya Prashnamishtapada Astatara Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he gave a very beautiful class on this subject, which I am remembering in the month of Vaishak, Shukla Paksh Tritiya, at the, on the Sunday in Satya-yuga, this age began. The Satya-yuga age 1800,000 years in time span. How this age is very, very long. It had 18,280. 1700,000, 28,000. 17,000, 17,000, 28. In Treta-yuga, in the month of Kartik, in Monday, started Treta-yuga. Treta-yuga started on Monday. 1200,000 years approximately. In this age, Vamandev, Parashuram, Ramchandra appeared. In this Treta-yuga, in Dwarpa, Yuga appeared. In Krishna Trayodashi Din, Brihaspati, on the day of Brihaspati, Guru on Thursday, 800,000, 4,000. In this yuga, in this age, Balaram appeared. Deepa. Kali Yuga is explained to have appeared in the month of Magh, Shukra, on Friday. And its age is 400,000 years, approximately. Kali Yuga. And it's known as Kalki Avatar. The पाप त्रिपाद मतलब
और पुण्य जो है एक पाद कहा जाता है
पाप is considered greater, sinful activities are greater in this age, and pious activities are one part of three. So we will explain further about this. This is just the introduction. Parshuram's appearance on this day of Akshaya-tritiya. On this day of Akshaya-tritiya, Mahabharata was also told, and Gita also. We should chant, recite Bhagavad Gita on this day. On the day of Akshaya-tritiya, at this, the Pandavas stayed in exile. They started to stay in exile, and Suryadev gave one pot to Draupadi. The speciality of this pot is that until Draupadi is eaten, she can feed as many people as she desires from this one pot. This we are speaking about. Durvasa. He came to the Pandavas who were in exile in Kamyavan. At that time, Durvasa Rishi came. It was afternoon time. Draupadi she had fed the Pandavas, and she had also eaten herself. She had washed the pot and turned it upside down, and that very moment Durvasa Rishi came. The Lord Krishna was called by Draupadi. Draupadi called Krishna. And there's 16,000 disciples of Durvasa Rishi. And he went to bathe with them. When he returned, after chanting his Gayatri, pet book, he realized that his stomach was so full, and to the extent that also his disciples said, "Today we do not feel hungry at all. We cannot eat anymore." At that time, Krishna told Bhima to call Durvasa. When Durvasa saw Bhima from a distance, all the disciples ran away, and Durvasa also ran away.
जो है बहुत प्रकार सुंदर जो है वर्णन है।
very beautiful descriptions.
विस्तृत रूप में वर्णन करते जाए तो समय लगेगा।
If we explain in detail, it will take more time.
केवल
So, in a brief way, I am explaining
ये अक्षय पात्र के जो है विशेष
the
महिमा
glories of Akshaya
महाभारत में
Patra.
दिखाए गए हैं।
Akshaya-patra,
और
the
आज के
pot.
दिन यानी अक्षय-तृतीया के दिन
On this day of Akshay, on this
द्रौपदी
day,
की भी वस्त्रहरण किया था।
also Draupadi's cloth was pulled by Dushasana.
दुर्योधन और
Duryodhana,
कर्ण के
Karna,
द्वारा उत्साहित होकर के
by their encouragement,
वस्त्रहरण करने
Dushasana tried to disrobe Draupadi.
तो ये वस्त्रहरण के भी कहा गया अक्षय-तृतीया को।
And this day is also called Vastra Haran.
किंतु स्वयं कृष्ण
But Krishna,
द्रौपदी के लज्जा निवारण
Krishna protected Draupadi
इसलिए कोई
and her chastity.
ये
What the
अक्षय-तृतीया के
meaning
दिन
on this day, Akshaya-tritiya,
कोई भी विपद आपत्ति आ जाए
if we have any calamities or distress,
भगवान श्री हरि के कोई स्मरण करें
if we remember the Lord Sri Hari,
तो स्वयं श्री हरि उनको जो है
then
रक्षा भी करें।
Sri Hari will protect them.
और ये अक्षय-तृतीया के दिन
And on this day,
शिशुपाल के जो है स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण
on this day,
चक्र के द्वारा
by Krishna's chakra,
छेदन किया।
Shishupal's head was cut off
जिस सभा में
in the assembly,
स्वयं कृष्ण की जो है
Krishna,
अभिषेक आए
where he was being performed Abhishek of Krishna
और
in
उस समय
Dwarka.
शिशुपाल आकर के
At that
कृष्ण की
time,
जो है गाली गलौज करने लगे।
Shishupal came to
100
swear at Krishna 100 times. When he said 101 insult, at that time, Krishna called the chakra and cut Shishupal's head. 101 on the first one.
भी मैं कहते हैं सर्वलोक में जो प्रसाधक
Kosadak,
है कैसे है कुबेर
Kuvera,
है
the treasurer,
महादेव की कृपा से
the treasurer of heaven, Kuvera. He attained his position on this day.
इसके भी सुंदर महात्मा भी शास्त्र में वर्णन किया है।
And very nice descriptions in the scriptures of this.
किस प्रकार
How
राज्य में
Kuvera,
अध्यक्ष के पद प्राप्त कर लिया।
how he became treasurer,
है,
how he be heavenly planets, how he became treasurer in
ये
heavenly
जो सुंदर
planets.
कथा भी वर्णन है शास्त्र में
This
वर्णन
has
है।
also been nicely explained in Shastras according to different times and ages.
ये कुबेर जो है अत्यंत
In one age, Kuvera was a very poor person and also a thief.
वो एक दिन चोरी करते करते है,
One day,
आगे था उसी
performing his bad deeds, it was the day of Shiv-Chaturdashi,
है, और
the appearance day of Lord Shiva. By the Lord's desire, he did not get anything to steal or acquire. It was midnight. He went to the temple of Lord Shiva and he saw a copper pot on top of the Shiv ling, and there was water dripping from that. That thief thought, at least I did not get anything today, I will get this copper pot. He was quite high to reach. So what he did, he stood on the Shiv linga and then got the copper pot. At that time, Lord Shiva manifested himself. Ask anything you desire, Lord Shiva said. Today is my birthday, appearance day. People give me milk Belpatra and Ganga water, but nobody has ever offered themselves to me. And now today you have offered yourself. I'm very pleased, and I gave a lot of wealth. And he got this position of treasurer of the heavenly planets. And so many nice descriptions in the Shastras are given. So today, Akshaya-tritiya, Kuvera, Dhan Kuvera, the treasure. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it's described his two sons, Nalakuvera and Manigriva, how they were intoxicated with their own beauty, fame, fortune, wealth, and how Narad Rishi, and how they insulted Narad Rishi. He cursed Nalakuvera and Manigriva, so to become the true trees. When they began to cry at his feet after being cursed, I have given you this curse, you will be born as trees. In Draupadi, when Krishna appears in Gokul, in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, and you will become Jamala Arjun trees. And while Krishna performs his childhood pastimes, you will be delivered from your curse as trees. And this is told in the pastimes of Damodar Lila, how Krishna liberated the two trees, Nalakuvera, Manigriva, how they attained the abode of the Lord. They became Snigdhakanta and Madhukanta in the eternal Nitya Golok Vrindavan Dham, where they glorify the pastimes of Krishna. These pastimes took place on this day. Also today, Sudama Vipra, the friend of Krishna, he reached Dwarka on this day. This very beautiful pastime. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, he speaks of this pastime. And on this day, Akshaya-tritiya, Badrinath, the opening of the temple in Badrinath. For 6 months this temple is closed because at that time there is heavy snowfall. The doors are closed. There's no... They come down from the hills, the mountain of Badrinath, very high in the Himalayas. So the temple is closed. Gangotri, Yamunotri, people, pilgrims visit to this holy place. On this day the temple opens. On this day, Akshaya-tritiya, Devi Parvati, in her form is Annapurna, and Lord Shiva himself. And Lord Shiva begged alms from Annapurna, Parvati. Anna means the demigod, devata of grains. If we give some small charity on this day of grains, we will never become short in our whole life. And in this day,
चावल दान करना चाहिए।
Then we should donate rice on this day.
इसलिए शास्त्र में ऐसे कहा गया।
It is said in scriptures.
सिद्धि है भी कहने लगे कि आज के दिन यानी अक्षय तृतीया के दिन कोई थोड़ी सी एक दाने भी संत महात्मा के दान
If we give a small amount of grain or feed a sadhu on this day,
उनके जीवन में कभी
you will never be short of food in your life.
इसलिए अन्नदान करना चाहिए।
Therefore, we should give charity of food, wheat, flour, grain. We should give in charity on this day. And especially on this day, in Vrindavan, the Lila of Banki Bihari appeared on this day. On this day of Akshaya-tritiya, thousands and thousands of people, they go to the temple of Banki Bihari. This is a very special day. Thousands of people. And the deities decorated very elaborately. And therefore in Vrindavan, this temple of Banki Bihari, this darshan of this temple is prominent on this day of Akshaya-tritiya. Krishna himself, he performed the pastimes, boat pastimes in Manasi Ganga. Our acharyas spoke about this pastime. Nauka Bihar Lila in Manasi Ganga. These glories of Manasi Ganga. Once the Brajvasis gathered together that they wanted to go on pilgrimage, yatra. We will go to bathe in the Ganga 3, Yamotri, and we will go where Badarika ashram is very far. Brajavasi has had this desire. At least once we should go in our life to Stan Ekvan. We can perform many pilgrimages of many different places, but we must perform Ganga Snan at least once in our lifetime, Ganga Sagar. And the Brajvasis are very simple. Krishna thought, that's why they thought they would go on pilgrimage to the different holy places. Krishna thought in his mind, my name is Tirthapada. Tirthapada means, because all the holy places reside at the lotus feet of the Lord, but they are manifestations of myself. They want to go to Badarika, Kedarnath, and Tirthapada, and Ganga Snan, and Ganga Sagar. The Lord then thought, those pilgrim places are very far. How will they go there? There is no transportation. How will they go? It's very difficult by foot. And jungles are there, dense jungles. Krishna is thinking in his mind, I will fulfill the desires of the Brajvasis and persuade them that everything is in Braj. And as scriptures explain that all the pilgrim places are in Braj. If one comes to Braj just once, they do not have to visit any other holy place. How they perform glorifications of Braj. There are 24 steps, bathing in Mathura. From Vrindavan Ghat on the left and right, there are 12 bathing ghats. All the pastime places, tirthas are there. The Brajvasis are very simple. They are thinking we will go to Ganga and bathe there by the help of Yogamaya. He manifested Ganga, and which is called Manasi Ganga. That Ganga which is appeared from the mind of Krishna. When we go to Giriraj Govardhan, Manasi Ganga is there, where Krishna took the Brajavasis and bathed. Very nice. Even today, thousands of people bathe in Manasi Ganga. Which is the original Ganga? This is the original Ganga, Manasi Ganga. We should bathe in that water. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the combination of Radha and Krishna. We perform pastimes in the Ganga. It's very important. For this reason, today Manasi Ganga appeared. It showed the Krishna showed the Brajavasis. You do not go to Manasi Ganga. You don't need to go Ganga by the flowing waters of the Manasi Ganga. Very beautiful. And Krishna took the Brajvasis and bathed in Manasi Ganga. Krishna also performed many pastimes there, like boat rowing pastimes. And the Vaishnavas, they glorify this pastime very nicely, how Krishna performed boat pastimes, and which showed Srimati Radhika's importance. As Rupa Goswami Pad and Sanatana Goswami Pad, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, they all describe these pastimes in a very beautiful way. Manasi Ganga, where Krishna performed both pastimes. Today, Akshaya-tritiya, Nishingadev appeared on this day. This barley appeared. The barley grain appeared today. Barley. If you donate barley on this day, they get the benefits of Akshay, immortality. For this reason, barley, wheat, any rice, by giving this in charity, it's very auspicious. And particularly on Akshaya-tritiya, at the pastimes of Chandan Yatra, in the Satya-yuga, Duryodhana Maharaj, today he put Chandan on the body of the Lord. Today, and in all the temples, they apply Chandan, sandalwood decorations on the deity, and all the limbs of the Lord is decorated with Chandan. At this pastime of Madhavendra Puripad, For many, Thakurji told Madhavendra Puri, for many years, many ages, I've been under the ground. My body is very hot. If you apply Malai Chandan on my body, then it can be cool. But Malai Chandan is very far from. So, how to receive the service of his daughters, he gives instructions. It's very nicely described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Madhavendra Puri's having received the instructions of the Lord, he went to South India, and there he reached Kheer Chor Gopinath. There the Lord, he stole for Madhavendra Puripad some sweet rice, known as Kheer Chor Gopinath. So his name became Kheer Chor Gopinath. Then Madhavendra traveled further to the south, and then he got sandalwood paste from the Malaya mountains, and he came back to Gopinath, Kheer Chor Gopinath, and he applied sandalwood paste on that body. That Thakurji said to Madhavendra Puri, by applying sandalwood paste on my body, you automatically apply that to the deity of Govinda in when we go to Kheer Chor Gopinath, his samadhi place is there. Very nice, beautiful place, and very important place where Madhavendra Puripad's samadhi is at Kheer Chor Gopinath. He is known as the sprout of Prem. He recited this sloka. This shlok, Srimati Radhika spoke in separation from Krishna. Thereafter, Madhavendra Puripad, he spoke this shloka. And after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is said, there is no fourth person who recited this shloka. First, Srimati Radhika spoke, then Madhavendra Puripad spoke, and then after, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke. He Dina Dayal Madhuranath Kirtan. He Dina Dayal. This shloka is very important. He is known as the sprout of Prem. Madhavendra Puripad is known as the sprout of Prem. And he gave that to Ishvara Puripad, and Ishvara Puripad gave to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and that Prem he gave to Rupa Goswami and others, and Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami gave to Narottam Shamananda Srinivas, and particularly Raghunath Das Goswami. He gave that Prem, and how that Prem is coming down in our Guru Parampara. This has also been described. The importance of separation has been described. In all the Gaudiya Math, sandalwood paste is put on the body of the Lord. Today, by sandalwood paste, they decorate the Thakurjis. There's no cloth, but only by sandalwood paste, it looks like the Thakurji is wearing cloth.
ऐसे वस्त्र पहने, किंतु उसे चंदन की जो पेस्ट के द्वारा
but it's only made by sandalwood paste
वृंदावन में रूप सनातन
in Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math particularly.
इतने सुंदर रूप में ठाकुर जी की चंदन के द्वारा श्रृंगार आदि करते हैं,
Shingar decorations.
बहुत लोग आते हैं,
And many people come to see
और
this. There are in other Gaudiya Maths, but particularly in Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math, that manifest deities in Rup Sanatan.
ऐसे सुंदर रूप में चंदन के द्वारा
And they decorate with chandan.
वास्तव उसको जाना चाहिए.
We should go and see, have darshan with this.
नहीं तो कम से कम इंटरनेट में देखो,
Or at least we can look in the internet how beautiful the darshan is at Rup Sanatan.
और वहाँ पर भी ब्रह्मचारी भक्त लोग भी
All the brahmacharis for 1 month they endeavor hard austerities to make the sandalwood paste and then apply to the deity. On this day, Akshaya-tritiya, everyone should go to Vrindavan. And particularly Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math, you should go and visit. In other maths they also have, and you should also take darshan there, but particularly Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math, you must go. Beautiful darshan of Thakurji, not seen in the past or will be seen in the future. And Raman Bihari Gaudiya Math also they do. Hare Krishna Prabhu very nicely decorates the Thakurji with sandalwood. But the glories of Vrindavan are pastime places of Lord, and also by sandalwood paste decorations. Only great fortunate persons can have the good fortune to see this in Vrindavan. This is the glorification of Chandan Yatra. One more thing I will show you. On this day of Akshaya-tritiya, if you feed Brahmanas, you will not have any lack of food in your life. There is one pastime. There was a very chaste Brahmani wife, but the husband, the Brahman husband, was not of good character. The husband was not good character. The husband was not good. That Brahman, he was very miserly, and he did not serve anyone. He was fallen Brahman. He did not perform the 6 duties of the Brahmana. The 6 activities of a Brahman: Jajan, Padyan, Adhyapan, Dana, Patrika. These are the 6 activities of a Brahmana. Adhyan, to learn Shastra and to teach others, to perform archan, worship of the deity, and to teach others, and dan, to receive charity and give in charity. These are the eternal duties of a Brahmana. These are the 6 activities and duties of a Brahmana. It's not that we should, as a Brahman, accept charity only. We should also give charity. But this Brahmana was a fallen Brahmana. But the Brahmani, the wife, was very chaste.
कोई संत महात्मा के घर में आ गए।
It's one sadhu came to her house.
उस समय ब्राह्मण जो
At
है
that time,
और पहले तो मन ही मन चिंता कर रही हमारे घर में क्यों लोग संत महात्मा आए।
First she was thinking, why this sadhu has come to my house.
उसके ब्राह्मणी की शुभ करके
the husband was thinking like this, but the wife, in a hidden way, she fed the brahmana. The result of this, she attained so much wealth in her house. It is explained in Shastras. In any way possible. If we are able to feed a sadhu Vaishnava, then we will not be short of any money, any wealth. And especially in Akshaya-tritiya, the glories of giving a cow in charity. It's written in scriptures. It's written in limbs, hairs on the body, pores on the body. The 33,000 demigods reside in the body of the cow, in each pore. In pore, 33,000. The importance. Godan, Bhagavad, giving scripture. Give one scripture of the Srimad Bhagavatam to the sadhu. If you give a 2 rupee Gita, then you will get so much benefit from that. This is the glories of Akshaya-tritiya. Today, 7-day recital of Srimad Bhagavatam is very auspicious. Katamritam tapta jivanam kavibiritam kalmashahafam Shravanamangalam Srimadattatam Kavipinanti te Bodhidachana. In the Gopi Gita, it is clearly explained. On this day of Akshaya-tritiya, we should give in charity Bhagavad Dana. During Saptah, 7 days recital, where thousands of people can hear the Srimad Bhagavatam. And that fruit we can attain. For this reason, in Vrindavan, from today, in many temples, there will be recitals of Srimad Bhagavatam. And these glories are also showed on this day.
और विशेष करके देखो अक्षय तृतीया के दिन जो है
ठाकुर जी की
दीपक के द्वारा
by offering ghee lamp,
कम से कम 7
by minimum 7 ghee lamps,
ghee lamps के द्वारा ठाकुर जी
we should offer 7.
7 क्यों बोले 7 दिन?
Why 7? 7 days.
रवि सोम मंगल बुध बृहस्पति 7 दिन
7 days. 7 lamps, ghee lamps, to offer arti to Thakurji. The Lord will be very pleased. Unlimited time, they will not be short of any wealth. Much wealth you can acquire. We should offer on this day 7 ghee lamps to the Lord. And they will attain the abode of the Lord. On this day,
गंगा स्नान के उपरांत
after bathing in the Ganga, we should recite the 1000 names of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu Sahasranam, Bhagwan ka naam, Vishnu ka. Yeah. Very nicely. If you don't have that much time, then you can chant the 14th person. 16, sorry. 16. But 16 names. This is described in scriptures. Which I will explain later, what the 16 names are. Solanam, 16 names. Because we do not have time to chant the 1000 names, we can at least chant the 16 names. And particularly on this day of Akshaya-tritiya, we should stay, put haldi, the turmeric, turmeric, yeah, powder. Swasti, we should do swasti design, symbol on in front of the Lord's temple with powdered turmeric. The Lord will be very pleased. And the Puranas it is explained. There is not enough time to explain all of them individually. We will explain slowly. Today, on the day of Akshaya-tritiya, Angan mein, near the Thakurji, we should draw haldi, powder, haldi, swastik, sign. The Lord will be very pleased. There are many other descriptions on this day of Akshaya-tritiya. If you follow, if you take name and diksha from Guru on this day, then you can attain immortality. Marriage ceremony, glories of the holy name. If you start a business on this day, you can get a very successful business. If you establish a temple, lay the foundation, worship the earth, pujan, bhumi pujan, worship the land. Or laying the foundations of the temple and installing deities on this Akshaya-tritiya day, very auspicious results, fruits will come. And on this day, we should emphasize Nam Sankirtan, chanting Gayatri mantras to keep the mind pure, staying far from the opposite sex. And today, Gopal mantra you will should chant, and you will Krishna mantra, Gopal mantra. You can chant. Many times you can repeat this mantra, and you can also do a fire sacrifice using this mantra. 1108 with bay leaves. You can do fire sacrifice. 1108. Before offerings of food to the Lord, and then feed the Vaishnavas and sadhus. And it's very nicely described. We in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, we emphasize Nam Sankirtan. By keeping the mind and consciousness focused, chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Akshaya-tritiya ki jai. We've left many descriptions, but we will carry on later. Yeah. Of Akshaya-tritiya. We should all follow Akshaya-tritiya. If you cannot go to Vrindavan, or at least by mind, you should go there. If not possible by body, but by mind, we should certainly go there. How? By hearing the glories of Vrindavan. By the hearing the pastimes of Vrindavan. Bihari Lal ki jai. Jai Shri Radhe. The Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo. Radha Ramana Giridhari. Giridhari Shama Banavari. Jai Shri Radhe. I can't. There you go. Tomorrow we will try to explain more. You're going to Vrindavan. If you cannot go by body, go by mind.
वृंदावन काल परिक्रमा करो है बहुत सुंदर फल गिरिराज गोवर्धन की करो है
बिहारी लाल की जय जय श्री राधे वृंदावन।
और आप लोग सब कुशल में है?
You are all happy.
जय जय
श्री राधे।
अरे आपकी तबीयत ठीक है कि नहीं? हाँ पहले से ठीक। अच्छा ठीक है, आप लोग सब कुशल में रहे, ठीक है। हाँ सब हरिनाम करें। अक्षय तृतीया के दिन हरिनाम अधिक रूप में हरिनाम करें, मंत्र आदि जप करें,
हरिनाम।
इस दिन को जो है बहुत सुंदर,
This very auspicious day. Chant holy names.
और सब ठीक ठाक है आप? हाँ, विश्वामित्र